Okay, check 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And the concern of safety in activities like the freediving, so probably
Yeah.
less, yeah.
I think safety is super important.
Mhm.
I feel safe when I know I have all the safety staff and managing, and I know I don't have like space for something goes wrong. So I need to have a plan A, a plan B, or a plan C.
Yeah.
So I think it's super important. Looks like we are crazy to do like
Yeah, it's
dives
true.
like that,
It's
but
true.
it's
You know,
not.
there is a saying in the rescue and the life saying, this is the bigger the risk, bigger should be the saver,
Exactly.
and the rescue part. So one thing that I noticed from several years ago, okay, I have a long history of dealing with this, is actually now the concern is more because we had probably a lot of incidents that actually, and we realized that actually we could prevent probably
a lot of things
that happen. It's lessons learned, of course. We learn a lot, and now it's something that actually is more control. And to do a risk, a job or whatever, it should be in a controlled. It's not 100% controlled, of course. There is a risk, but we have some control of the situation.
Yeah, I think we can calculate the risk right now, and we can calculate the risk and know exactly what can happen, and we have a plan for everything could happen.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I think that for freediving, it's like a safety point of view. It's like to have all these escapes or all this how do you call this? All these options.
Options, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you learn with some incidents or not?
Yeah, sure.
Because most of the times we learn a lot with incidents that happen
we
to
learn a lot about the good things and the bad things too.
Okay.
So I know, well, I black out sometimes, like 5 times in my career. It's like 23 years of freedive career. 5 times it's super rare. It's like a small piece of that.
Most of the time happens, right? The blackout, the most of the time happens
in a competition because the people it's going
they
like on a limit.
Further the limit.
Yeah, that's why it happened.
That's why.
Yeah, but we want to know and we want to assume it's not going to happen. So we prepare ourselves to do a clean dive, not a dive with a blackout in the end or a hypoxia in the end or everything. That's why we have this surface protocol, and I'm always said like we need to go and we need to come back clean. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, one of the things as my background as a Navy diver is that actually as the military are a lot of conservative, because we double the security and the safety and all of the time. And usually the word recreational is not so conservative.
Concerned about that.
I think so. That's the mention. What I notice is from the last years, this is not so true right now. I see a lot of people now, they are concerned with that. And I'm glad for this.
Yeah.
And the freediving, I think,
too,
is a good example of this.
I think so. I think freediving grew a lot.
Freediving started with no safety, nothing.
Yeah.
The guy goes there and come out.
Yeah, exactly what you said.
It was like this.
Yeah, the accident we saw like from 10 years ago could be like super easy to not happen at all. Exactly. But now we know.
Yeah,
so we learn about the mistakes from the past.
Are freediving or spearfishing diving incidents common?
There is here in Portugal. We don't receive the alert. The incidents happen, and actually because people are not working properly with probably the right way, and they don't have license to do that. So we don't receive all the incidents because we know there are more. But there are.
Yeah, in Brazil we have a lot.
Yeah.
We have a lot, but I'm not a spearfishing. I spearfishing sometimes, but it's not the common thing I do. But I have a lot of students at spearfishing, so I participate from a lot of forum or like all these groups, and they have a lot of accidents, but they don't say anything because normally they are wrong or they're in the wrong place or.
Yeah, I feel like spearfishing is more it's more common to have incidents because you're so focused, right? And you want to get the fish
Yeah,
and you
that's
keep
it.
pushing yourself.
That's it.
Yeah, but the thing is, the spearfishing normally don't have the basic skills
Yeah.
to do it. They learn with the cousin or we learn with a friend,
Yeah.
and normally they don't know exactly
What's behind?
what's happened and why it's happening.
Yeah. And I
So-
think there's other aspect to it because freediving is very introspective, right?
Exactly.
You are very aware of your body, but when you're spearfishing, you become you become that predator instinct, right?
Exactly.
You try to anticipate the fish. You try, so you become not so.
You
aware of
forgot.
your body.
You forgot by yourself.
You forget.
Forget by
Yeah,
It's
yourself.
not rational. It's not rational.
Yeah,
and then
it
goes,
is. Yeah, exactly.
Instinctive, more or less. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why accidents happen more in spearfishing than the normal freediving, the recreational freediving.
Okay. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
you're
That was
welcome.
perfect.